अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। आज इस वीडियो में हम मैथ 100 के MCQs की तैयारी करेंगे फाइनल टर्म के हवाले से। इस वीडियो में आपके लिए मैं 150 प्लस MCQs लेकर आई हूँ ताकि मैक्सिमम MCQs की आपकी तैयारी हो सके। ठीक है जी, लेक्चर स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट है कि अ ग्राफ ऑफ क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज कॉल्ड OGAIF. The central tendency is measured by averages. In the mean, median, and mode of two data sets are equal, then both data sets should not be equal. If the smallest observation in a data is decreased, the average which is not affected is median. The first hand and unorganized form of data is called primary data. The budget of a household can be represented effectively through pie chart. The frequency density is equal to frequency divided by class width. Pieces of numerical and non-numerical information is called data. True. In statics, the population consists of all the subjects or objects whose characteristics are being studied. In constructing a histogram which is to be taken along x-axis, its class interval. The cumulative frequencies are increasing. If the arithmetic mean of 20 values is 10, then sum of these 20 values is 200. Dash used the division of a circle in two different sectors are called circle graph. Class mark is the value which divides a class into dash equal parts. Two. The smallest and the largest value of any given class of a frequency distribution are called class limit. The midpoint of the values after they have been ordered from the smallest to the largest or the largest to the smallest is called median. The variables whose calculation is done according to the height, length, and weight are categorized as continuous variable. Method used to compute average and central value of collected data is considered as measures of central tendency. If a variable cannot take a numerical value, then the variable is called qualitative variable. In descriptive statics, we study dash. We study the methods for organizing, displaying, and describing data. Dash use the division of a circle into two different sectors. Circle graph. ये फिर रिपीट हो गया है हमारे पास. Which branch of statics deal with the techniques that are used to organize, summarize, and present data? It's descriptive statics. अच्छा, इसमें जो है कुछ MCQs रिपीटेड होंगे, ठीक है, जैसे कि ये आया है, लेकिन ये भी आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल है. मैंने इसीलिए इनको जाने दिया कि ये रिपीट होंगे ना, तो आपको मतलब अच्छे से याद हो जाएंगे. जो रिपीट हो रहे हैं वो आपके जहन में बैठते चले जाएंगे. तो ये भी एक प्लस पॉइंट है, इसलिए मैंने इन्हें रिमूव नहीं किया है. ठीक है, तो चलिए नेक्स्ट हमारे पास इन कंस्ट्रक्टिंग अ हिस्टोग्राम विच इज टू बी टेकन अलोंग एक्स एक्सिस, its class interval, which does not use to measure the central tendency. Its standard deviation. The variables whose calculation is done according to the height, length, and weight are categorized as continuous variable. The arithmetic mean of 2, 4, and 6 is 4. ठीक है, इसके तो फार्मूलाज होते हैं, फार्मूलाज आपको पता होंगे। अगर इन केस आपको फार्मूलाज भी चाहिए मैथ्स के तो वो आप मुझे बता सकते हैं। मैं आपके लिए तमाम फार्मूला जो कि फाइनल टर्म में यूज़ हो रहे हैं, मैं वो भी आपको प्रोवाइड कर दूँगी। आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बता दीजिएगा इन केस अगर आप में से किसी को भी फार्मूला इसके चाहिए हों तो। ठीक है जी। नेक्स्ट है कि द सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी इज़ मेजर्ड बाय एवरेजेस। A bar chart which represents continuous data is called a histogram. When data is arranged, middle value set of observation is classified as median. A quantitative variable which can take any value in a given range is called continuous variable. The function y is equal to cos 3x has a period 2 pi divided by 3. All letters in the word love taken all at a time can be arranged in 24 ways. The value of cos 120 is the same as the value of minus cos 60. The range of cosine function is between -1 and 1. True. The amplitude of the function y is equal to 9 cos x is 9. The midpoint of the line segment with the point -4, 4, -2, 2 is a -3, 3. ये भी फॉर्मूला के थ्रू हमने कैलकुलेट करके यहाँ लिखा है मिड पॉइंट को फॉर्मूला। ठीक है। The cosine function has a period 360. There are different objects in a set. We can arrange these objects in R exclamation ways. Probability है R probability ways. ठीक है जी। How many different arrangements are there of the letters in the word bubble? Here are 120 different arrangements. What is the slope of the line that passed through 8, 4 and 6, 7? ये दो पॉइंट्स दिए गए हैं। ठीक है, और इसका आंसर जो है ये भी कैलकुलेट किया हमने फॉर्मूले के थ्रू और इसका आंसर आ गया -3/2. The number of ways arranging R different objects in a circle is R probability. It's true. The value of sine 135 is the same as the value of sine 45. To arrange 7 distinct objects in a row, the number of different arrangements are A probability. How many permutations in the letter of the word book are there? There are 24 ways. There are 20 students in a class. In how many ways 3 students can be chosen? In 1140 ways. The smallest interval for which the function reports itself is called period. The center of a circle having equation x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square minus 36 is equals to 0. It is at point -2 and 5. In linear function y is equals to mx plus b, what does the value of b represent? It represents y-intercept. There are 3 quadrants. False. If I added -5 to each coordinate point -2, 3, what would be my new coordinate? There would be -7 and -2. The function of y is equal to sine 4x has a period pi divided by 2. The function y is equals to cos 3x has period 2 pi by 3. The amplitude of the function is the height from the rest value to the extreme value. True. The sine function has period 360. All trigonometric functions have positive values in the first quadrant. If the smallest observation in data is decreased, the average which is not affected is median, which is not used to measure the central tendency, standard deviation. The first-hand and unorganized form of data is called primary data. The budget of household can be represented effectively through which of the following chart? It's a pie chart. Frequency density is equals to frequency divided by class width. Pieces of numerical and non-numerical information are called data. True. Dash uses the division of a circle into different sectors. Circle graph. Class mark is the value that divides a class into dash equal parts. 2. The smallest and the largest value of any given class of frequency distributions are called class limit. The midpoint of the value after they have been ordered from the smallest to the largest or the largest to the smallest is called median. Those variables whose calculation is done according to the height, length, and weight are categorized as continuous variables. If a variable cannot take a numerical value, then the variable is called qualitative variable. Which branch of the statistics deal with the techniques that are used to organize, summarize, and present the data? It's descriptive statistics. When data is arranged, middle value in the set of observation is classified as median. A quantitative variable which can take any value in a given range is called continuous. The mode of 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4 is dash. It's 3. The median of the following data 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is 7. The cumulative frequency is the frequency the number of ways arranging r different object is in a circle is r probability. It's true. Relative frequency is calculated by dash. It's calculated by total number of observations. The midpoint of the values after they have been ordered from the smallest to the largest or the largest to the smallest is called median. If the arithmetic mean of two numbers x and y is 5, if x is equals to 3 and y is equals to dash, y is equals to 7. For the given class 30 to 44, the midpoint is 37. The domain of the function y is equals to sine x is minus infinity and plus infinity. The dash of a trigonometric function is the height from the mean value of the trigonometric function to its maximum or minimum value. Its answer is amplitude, the amplitude of a trigonometric function. The amplitude of the function is the height from the rest value to the extreme value. No, it's false. Cos 2a is equals to cos 2 cos square a minus 1. The equation of a horizontal line passing through the points 0, 0 is y is equals to 0. Tan theta plus pi is equals to tan theta. The center of a circle lies in dash of a circle, interior of a circle. Tan theta is negative in a second and the dash quadrant, fourth quadrant. For applying the binomial theorem, 1.0911 can be written as 1 plus 0.09 raised to power 11. The equation x square plus y square minus 2x plus 4y plus 5 equals to 0 represents a circle. In the cosine function, the maximum value of dash is taken when theta is equals to 0 plus minus 360 degrees plus minus 720 degrees and so on. The answer is 1. Sine 2a is equals to 2 sine a cos a. The range of y is equals to arc cos x is 0 and pi. The two functions f and g are said to be identically equal if dash for every value of x for which both functions are defined. It's fx equals to gx. The equation of a horizontal line passing through the points 1 and 2 is y is equals to 2. The equation of a vertical line passing through the point 0, 0 is x equals to 0. जब वर्टिकल की बात हो रही है तो हम x मेंशन कर रहे होंगे और जब हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन की बात हो रही है तो हम y की वैल्यू बताएंगे, ठीक है? In inferential statistics, we study the methods to make decisions about the population based on sample results. For geometric progression, if the first term is equal to 7 and common ratio is equal to 3, then the fourth term is equals to 189. In the general term of an arithmetic progression is a n is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. If the first term is a equals to 1, common ratio is r equals to half, then which term of geometric sequence in 1 over 4? It's third term. Which of the following common difference D of arithmetic sequence 1, 4, 7 and 10? It's 3. The sum of the first 999th terms of the sequence minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1 and so on is 0. Identify the sequence 5, 10, 20, 40 as arithmetic, geometric or neither. It's a geometric sequence. For the sequence 5, 10, 20, 40 till 8th term will be 6, 40. What is the sigma notation of the series 3, 5 plus 7 plus 9? It's 4 sigma 9 equals to 1 into 2 and plus 1. Suppose that 3 plus 8 plus 13 plus 18 plus so on is an automatic series. What is the next term of the series? It's 23rd. If A equals to 4 and D equals to 5 in an arithmetic sequence, then what is the value of sixth term? It's 29. The sum of the first 20 terms of the following series 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on is dash. It's 220. For a sequence whose nth term is minus 200 by n, then its 200th term is minus 1. If the difference between successive terms of a series is a constant, then a series is said to be a dash series. It's known as arithmetic series. For the sequence of a natural number, if sum of n natural number is equal to summation n equals to 21, then the value of n is 6. Which of the following is the common difference D of arithmetic sequence 1, 4, 7 and 10? It's 3. Identify the sequence as arithmetic, geometric or neither. 8, 13, 18 and 23. It's an arithmetic series. For an arithmetic sequence with the first term a equals to 1, if the sum of 101 term is also 101, then the common difference of this AP is 1. Suppose that 3 plus 8 plus 13 plus 18 and so on is an arithmetic series. What is the next term of the series? It must be 23. If the common ratio equals to 3, for the following geometric sequence x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1 and so on, then the value of x is 4. If the sum of the infinite geometric series is double of the first term of the series, then the common ratio will be half, 1 by 2. If the sum of the first n natural number is n into n plus 1 by 2, then their average will be n plus 1 by 2. If 2 raised to power 1 plus 2 power 2 plus 2 power 3 and so on till 2 power n is equals to 2 into 2 raised to power n plus 1 minus 1. The explicit formula when a1 equals to 6 and d is equals to 2 is an is equals to 6 plus 2 into n minus 1. The first-hand and unorganized form of data is called primary data. The observation of the variable x are minus 4, minus 20, minus 30, minus 44 and minus 36. Then the value of the range will be 40. The cumulative frequencies are plotted against the upper class boundaries of the corresponding class. True. For individual observations, the reciprocal of arithmetic mean is called harmonic mean. The number of accidents in a city during 2020 is discrete variable. If the maximum value in a series is 25 and its range is 15, the minimum value of the series is 10. Class marks is the value which divides a class into two equal parts. If the positive square root is taken of population variance, then the calculated measure is transformed into standard deviation. Write the standard form of the equation of the circle with radius 11 and center 0, 6 is x square plus y minus 6 whole square equals to 121. The first term in the expansion of x by 3 plus 1 by x power 5 is x by 3 power 5. Dash is used the division of a circle into different sectors, circle graph, which is not used to measure the central tendency, standard deviation. The measure of dispersion, which uses only two observations, is called range. We must arrange the data before calculating median. The lower class boundaries of 25 to 35 will be 25. The midpoint of the line segment PQ, here P2 and 3 and Q4 and 6 is 3 and 4. The sum of the infinite GP with the first term A equals to 3 and common ratio R is equals to 0.5 is 6. Sign is positive in the first and the second quadrant. The domain of inverse sine function and inverse cosine function is same. No, it's not same. It's false statement. The point where the x and y axis cross 0 and 0 is origin. The equation of a circle centered at origin and radius 1 is x square plus y square is equals to 1. The equation that is not an identity is called dash equation. It's called conditional equation. In how many ways can the letter of the word math be arranged? It can be arranged in 24 ways. Using the distance formula, find the distance between the 2 points A, 4, 7 and B, 3 minus 2. So the distance will be square root 82. The trigonometric functions with the property that they keep repeating themselves are called periodic functions. If a variable cannot take a numerical value, then the variable is called qualitative variable. The smallest interval for which the trigonometric function repeats itself is called period. Cos minus theta is equals to cos theta. The function with the property that they keep repeating themselves are called periodic functions. Two events are dash if they cannot happen at the same time. Mutually exclusive. Dash is the specified set of outcomes or a particular hypothesis. Event. Dash are useful for representing percentage allocation data. It's a pie chart. Measure used to describe characteristics of a population is referred to as a parameters. Dash comprises those methods concerned with the analysis of a subset. Inferential statistics. Sine 180 minus theta is equals to sine theta. The range of a sine function is -1 and 1. Tan function has a period 180. The value of cos 120 is same as the value of minus cos 60. The smallest and the largest value of any given class frequency distribution is called class limit. The budget of a household can be represented effectively through a pie chart. Y is equals to mx plus c is dash. It's a slope of line formula. All trigonometric function has positive values in first quadrant. In linear function, y is equals to mx plus b. What does the b value represents? It represents y-intercept. Formula of the slope is m is equals to y2 minus y1 whole divided by x2 minus x1. इसके साथ ही हमारा लेक्चर कंप्लीट होता है। आपको ये काफ़ी बेनिफिशियल रहेगा एमसीक्यूज़ की प्रिपरेशन के हवाले से। ये वीडियो आपको अच्छी लगे तो मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कीजिएगा, वीडियो लाइक कीजिएगा और मज़ीद स्टूडेंट्स के साथ इसको शेयर भी ज़रूर कीजिएगा ताकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स इसका फ़ायदा उठा सकें। ठीक है जी। और अगर आपको फॉर्मूलाज अलग से चाहिए हों, समझने हों तो भी आप मुझे कमेंट कर सकते हैं। तो मैं ये जो एमसीक्यू सॉल्व किए हैं जिन फॉर्मूलाज के थ्रू तो मैं वो भी आपको गाइड कर दूँगी। ठीक है जी, चलें नेक्स्ट वीडियो में फिर हाज़िर होंगी। तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।